Alright guys, welcome back. If you ever played BTD5, you know that it is way different than BTD6. And I also play BTD5. So I beat Impoppable mode on Monkey Lane yesterday. And today I'm going to try to use that exact same strategy to beat Chimps on Monkey Meadow. So let's get into it. Alright, so I actually have the same build order from my BTD5 game, and so I'm going to be following that as closely as possible. So two things actually. The reason I'm choosing Monkey Meadow is because it's really similar to Monkey Lane, and second thing is I don't know. I didn't know if I should use heroes for this challenge, because heroes are obviously not in BTD5, but I thought it's okay. And the reason I did choose Rosalia as my hero is because this is my strategy, and you can see I have a Spectre, and I also have an Apache Jart chip. So I think that Rosalia is going to work very well with those towers, and hopefully I'll be able to get it done. The first thing up is I actually started with a Sentry Engineer Monkey. If you ever played BTD5, you know that the Engineer's specialty building is absolutely insane and makes the Sentries overpowered. It makes them be able to pop lead, and they can basically solo to like round 30. It's insane. But obviously we don't have this in BTD6. So I hope that my Sentry Engineer is going to be able to get us a while. And so next I'm actually going to get a Spike Factory, because I have a random Spike Factory in my run from yesterday. I'm not even sure why I got it, but you know, it's the same strategy, so I'm going to have to do it. So I got down the Spike Factory, but I also got down a base village and Rosalia. And so first thing I actually did in BTD5 is I upgraded my village. So I'm going to make this a 2-2-0, and eventually it'll be a 2-4-0. But that's in the future. Rosalia's got leads, and obviously I didn't have to worry about that in BTD5 because the sentries could pop lead. But Rosalia's got it. It's all good. And yeah, the village, jungle drums. I got jungle drums up. Girl blocker. Obviously, not since they changed paths and stuff, I'm not going to be able to use the exact same upgrades and paths and stuff as in BTD5, but I'm going to try to get as close as possible. Hopefully get the camo, but no, I don't. Okay. So hopefully this Spike Factory takes a couple before I can get radar scanner, and I have radar scanner, so there we go. And yep, we survived that. And so next up is actually the heli pilot, and Rosalia. Let's see if I'm going to. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wait until she hits level 6, which should be here pretty quick, and that'll make the upgrades cost less. So 43. Let's just do it, and then heli pilot is down. All right, so I think I'm gonna lock this for right now, and then I'm gonna get quad darts and pursuit, and then I'm supposed to get I'm gonna get bottom path on this, and then I'm supposed to get razor rotors. So can we beat a Moab in this current state? We're gonna have razor rotors before then, so it's actually, I think we're gonna be fine. But then next up is the Super Monkey, and so I think that I am going to Okay, we do beat a Moab. That is good. Get down the super monkey. So for some reason, I only upgraded this to laser blasts. Well, not for some reason. So actually, in BTD5, laser blast is actually more powerful than plasma blast because for some reason, each individual laser counts as its own projectile. So it actually shoots 2 projectiles at a time. So it's actually much more powerful to just stay at laser blasts. And so unfortunately, I have to do this as well as in BTD6. But luckily, it should still probably be able to do some damage because it will have that MIB eventually. So I got down a 203 ace, and I'm going to save up for a Spectre. The Spectre was actually my main damage dealer in the BTD5 run. And since it has the village, I chose the top path because it is much stronger than the middle path. And I also repositioned Rosalia to be above the village because she's level 7 now. She can float. Level 8 now, actually, but I'm not sure if I want to go for the Apache or the Spectre first. I think that the Apache will probably do better. I should probably target this over here to get those straight dart shots. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the Apache first. And like always, my main worries with this challenge are the 90s. And then maybe 63, but I think they got that. So I almost forgot about camo leads on 59, but luckily I am supposed to get a Phoenix, so that was very good on my part for doing that in the BTD5 run. But 63 is coming up, so this is going to be the first test of our defense, and to be honest, I don't really know. Usually this is not what you want to have for a chimp strategy, even on a beginner map. Alright, here, so we can afford Spectre now, and we are almost done with the defense that I used in BTD5, and I'm a bit worried, honestly. I'm not sure if this is going to be able to beat 100 rounds. If it doesn't, I might modify it a little bit, but anyway. Oh, I didn't even realize that was 76. I didn't. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna get the MIB up. Everything is in the range of that MIB except for the heli, which I think is gonna be okay. And then the Spike Factory with 105 pops. He was purely there for the camos, and that's it. I also have to get the Phoenix and the Call to Arms, but I hope that this can beat Chimps all around. I hope that this can beat all 100 rounds. That'd be really cool if it does. I think I'm going to need to see if it can beat round 80. Alright, here we are, round 80. I think I'm going to use Rosalia's ability. And I think that was pretty good. I don't think that was bad. We might be able to do this. I'm just not sure. I hope we can, but we'll have to see. Alright, there's Call to Arms, and so now we have another ability, and then just got Sun Phoenix, and that's it. Round 83 here. Alright, there is the Phoenix. up. So, yep, I don't really know. We'll have to see, I guess. Alright guys, so I'm going to be honest, I don't know why this keeps happening, and it's really annoying, but for some reason, the rounds 90 to 99 just didn't record, and it's really annoying, but basically, what happened those rounds is 90, DDTs got pretty far actually, 91, nothing happened, 92, nothing happened, 93, they got about the same length as 90, but 94 was fine. 95, I had to use the Homeland ability, or the Call to Arms ability, whatever it is. And then I used the Phoenix. I actually used all my abilities. And then 96 was fine. 97, I used my Rosalia level 10. And then, let's see here, what do we got? 98 was fine. I used my Phoenix, and the jetpack, the Rosalia level 7, and then 98. No, I just was on 99. I used all my abilities again, and then you guys will get to see what happened on level round 100. But this is really annoying, and I hope it never happens again. But I'll get you guys back to the rest of the video. There's a Rosalia. Yo, guys, we might actually beat this. There's no way. There's no way. With a BTD5 strategy, there's no way. I seriously thought that we were gonna die and I was gonna get upgraded. There's no way. Yo, that's awesome. That's crazy. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Here's my BTD5 strategy compared to my BTD6 strategy. If you guys haven't seen my other videos, I do similar content to this. Challenges and restrictions upon myself. So if you haven't seen those, go check those out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.